Well, I came out here to turn my light on. It's not quite dark enough to see them yet, but you can see a little on the tree. I know it's fascinating to me. I'll tell you something else that was fascinating and quite funny to me is picturing Miss Mary with her armless, legless, bodiless friend going in the police station to in California to stop me from leaving Georgia to go wherever I'm going to cross over into Florida with my apple juice. See, I know Mary, and I've seen plenty of her police videos where she's been down there making a fool out of herself. I know her. If she would have went, she wouldn't have come back so peacefully. She would have been in a rage because they won't do anything for her. Just like she always does. You are such a freaking idiot. But just to play along with you, maybe you could have them show up here tomorrow. I'm easy to find because my garden's it stands out because it's right out front. You know, it's pretty easy to spot from other houses. You can they could come about maybe. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's save some money. Maybe they could get the delivery person who's bringing what I need for the trip, which includes the apple juice. Maybe they could all show up together, or they could just, I don't know how that could, trying to keep the police doing their job, but whatever they have to do. Because I'll be getting the apple juice delivery tomorrow, and I'll make sure I video it just for you, okay? But what would be great for you would be for them to show up. They could take pictures, they could, take photos of the evidence is what they could do. And then Sunday, they could take evidence photos if they come, as really. It takes us a little bit, We're going to plan on leaving quite early. I just want to let you know, probably around 6 a.m. Because we got a long trip. They called us today to see if we wanted to come a day early. Imagine that. And I would love to, but still got some things we got to, get together. And so anyway, we'll be still leaving on Sunday. So you've got plenty of time to get someone here. But if you choose to wait, like I said, I'm going to document our journey. I think it'd be fun. It's just me and my husband. And, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'm taking you with me. Your travel accommodations might be a little rough, but nevertheless, it would all be evidence for you. Because I can't believe it. I mean, just imagine at my age, it'd be the first time the police ever come to my house for me. Isn't that something? Bucket list complete. I just don't know. I'll have to document the moment and everything. I mean, I'm going to have to put that in a memory book for the children, for the grandchildren. Because then they could say, finally, the cops caught up with Grandma. Because, she's been itching for it for years. Yeah, it's going to be fun. And I tell you what, I'm excited. I am plain excited. I just can't imagine. I think it's exciting. So, I just wanted to help you out with that a little bit. You get right on it. Like I said, I'll try to document, maybe give you a couple of mile markers in case you want to get them to chase me down that way. I'm sure we'll have to stop, to get something to eat or a rest area or something. I'll make sure I document that for you so you might be able to get them there. Yeah, get them chasing me. Be the first car chase I've ever been involved in. All because I have apple juice. I'm armed and I'm dangerous with apple juice. I'm sure this is going to make national news. You're going to put me on the map. I just can't think of any other way to become so famous. Can you? Oh, and while I'm at it, you're famous. I forgot about that little video I was going to make. How do you figure you're so famous? You're not famous. You're notoriously stupid. In fact, there's probably books about you because of your ignorance and stupidity. I'm not worried about you actually listening to anything I say because you'll just take it and turn it into whatever the hell you want to. Don't matter. I could say the pigs ate the grits, and you'd be on a tangent that I was taking grits and pigs to the cemetery. I mean, I just don't know anybody that gets excited over going to funerals and such. Like you seem to think that's what I'm doing just because you think you just on it. But you're so terribly wrong. No one has died. I told you before they're already dead. And I'm not, you know, I just don't know what to tell you. It's not a family trip. Well, it's a family trip. It's myself and my husband. You know, sometimes that's boring, but you're just going to make this trip damn exciting. I've done told him that we may have, police chasing us down and trying to steal my apple juice. And he said, well, just how much apple juice are you planning on transporting over state line? I said, well, not to worry. I mean, I wasn't going to take, I'm not going to take cases, for God's sake. I just need to have a refreshing drink with me. And for anyone else who may need one, if there was somebody else there when we get there, wherever we go. And dipshit, I mean, don't get excited about it just all happening on Sunday. I know this is not something that your little brain cells can comprehend, but we've got travel time. And then we're going to have to, we got to set up the camper. We got a lot of little things that need to happen. So you just keep your eyes peeled on me. I'll keep you updated. And like I said, tomorrow I'll go ahead and do a video of when the apple juice gets here. So that you can take that on down to the station and tell them you got the evidence. Okay, I'll make it I'll tell you what, I'll make a video and then I'll take a still photo and put it on my community post for you. That way you don't have to attempt to listen to me. And make sure you give them my channel name. It's Aunt Kathy's Story Time. And it's all compliments of you that you insisted that I come to YouTube to defend my family, just to defend my honor and my fragile bones that you're trying to get someone to hurt. I just can't imagine. But yeah, I can for you. I mean, who else would push their defenseless grandma in a corner? Probably because she told you no, that you couldn't have the car, or she wasn't going to give you karaoke money. And and I forgot about the guy who stood in her kitchen and said, if your grandma dies, I'll move in with you and take care of you, and you remember that. But this time, instead of you getting someone to do the deed, you did this one yourself, because you can. You were going to do it before, weren't you? Well, I wish you'd come and do it yourself for me, but I know you won't. I know you won't. Well, look at that. Look at that. I don't know why that is so fascinating to me, but it is. It just distracts me. I'm like a little child with the attention deficit. That's just what I am. I'm just like chasing butterflies when everyone else is, chasing squirrels. Don't make no damn sense, does it? I guess you got that from me. Aren't you proud? A lot of things you didn't get, but not being able to stay on track might be one of them. Regardless, I had to step out here and do my little calming, I might have to take my light with me, my little motion light with me, put it up in a tree. Oh, wouldn't that be, what an idea. When I have a picnic, I could take it with me and wait till it's just about dark. That would just be special, wouldn't it? I know, that would be special. I think I like that idea. I don't know how to plug it in. I'll have to think about that one. We had the little sprinkly lights and the blanket and we'll have a sandwich and have our apple juice, and I'll take my champagne glasses and say a toast to my husband that we survived all these years together. And I've already told him, about you, taking action against me. He really didn't have no expression whatsoever. I don't know. He just looked at me. The only thing I said, you want to hear it? And he said, do I have to hear her voice? And I said, well, can you listen to like 30 seconds? And he said, well, I guess. He wasn't too enthused. He wasn't too, just, I think he just didn't want to listen to you. Nobody does. But I don't know why. I mean, I know I'm a little batshit crazy. But I just find so much humor in all this because, you see, I'm past everything else. Now, I'm just at that line of just going for the gold. I'm going for the finish line, at my age. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here. So, I'm going for gold. I'm going for final, Mary's final countdown. Lord, if I could sing, I'd write a song. The final countdown. Well, now listen, I got to get off here. I've been rattling a lot here lately. But don't you worry. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And whatever happened to you being quiet since you've turned it over to the police and everything? You done made 4 or 5 videos since that time. But I knew you couldn't keep quiet because you're a liar. You're a liar that keeps on lying. You're like the Energizer lying bunny. You just keep on lying. All right, now I got to go. Well, you just keep lying, and I'll keep hacking. Because, baby girl, this is going to happen. I'm going on a trip. Looking forward to it. I hope they send either my grandson or maybe one of my friends out here. That way they'll pose with me with a picture. If it's while we're traveling now, I'm not so sure I'll be able to get a photo, but you know me, I'm going to try. I'm Miss Congeniality. I'll be on it. All right, now. I'm just going to sign off for now. So, look at there. Oh, just feel the peace. Okay.